unbelievably disturbing, strange, and horrific historical facts you won't believe happened too. Part 1. Haunting historical enigmas that transcend time. 295 AD. Persia. The Battle of Hormozgan wasn't just a military engagement. It witnessed a mysterious dust storm believed to be a divine intervention. The event's impact on Persian morale and strategy is unparalleled. 1460 AD. Italy. The Spanish Inquisition's extension into Italy wasn't just an inquisitorial process. It was a tool to suppress dissent and maintain religious orthodoxy. The far-reaching consequences influenced Italy's cultural and intellectual development. 1655 AD. Jamaica. The sinking of the HMS Warwick wasn't just a naval tragedy, it sparked legends of supernatural forces. The eerie tales contribute to the maritime folklore of the Caribbean. 1810 AD. Spain. The Dos de Mayo uprising wasn't just a revolt. It symbolized Spanish resistance against French occupation, laying the groundwork for the Peninsular War. The event is pivotal in Spain's fight for independence. 1986 AD. Ukraine. The Chernobyl disaster wasn't just a nuclear accident. It reshaped global perceptions of nuclear power and prompted re-evaluations of safety standards. Its environmental and political repercussions are still felt today. Part 2. Forgotten atrocities. Dark chapters of human history. 215 AD. Rome. Emperor Caracalla's massacre of 20,000 residents in Alexandria wasn't just an act of cruelty, it aimed to quell rebellion and assert dominance. The event underscored the brutality of Roman imperial power. 1536 AD. France. The affair of the poisons wasn't just a scandal, it unveiled a network of poisonings, black magic, and political intrigue within the French court. The repercussions reached the highest echelons of nobility. 1700 AD. Canada. The mysterious disappearance of the French settlers on Roanoke Island wasn't just a historical puzzle. It represented the challenges of early colonial ventures and their uncertain fates. 1920 AD. Germany. The Freikorps violent uprisings weren't just paramilitary actions. They foreshadowed the political turmoil that would pave the way for the rise of the Nazi Party. The events played a role in shaping Germany's interwar history. 2003 AD. Iraq. The looting of the National Museum of Iraq wasn't just a cultural tragedy. It represented the destruction of millennia-old artifacts and the loss of Iraq's rich heritage. The event prompted global discussions on the protection of cultural treasures during times of conflict. Part 3. Dark secrets unveiled. Historical mysteries that define ages. In 210 AD, China's Yellow Turban Rebellion wasn't just about overthrowing a dynasty. It marked the emergence of agrarian uprisings challenging feudalism, setting the stage for future rebellions in Chinese history. Russia. 1460 AD. Ivan the Terrible's Oprichnina wasn't merely a police force. It was a tool of state terror, with Oprichniki implementing mass purges, torture, and confiscations to consolidate power in the Tsar's hands. 1678. Spain. The Great Siege of Gibraltar was more than a military campaign. It reflected the ongoing struggle for dominance in the Mediterranean, influencing the geopolitical landscape for centuries to come. 1865. France. The Paris Commune, while a radical experiment, saw women's political activism and workers' self-management, laying the groundwork for future social movements and labor rights. 1911. USA. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire exposed not just poor working conditions but fueled the labor movement, leading to widespread improvements in workplace safety standards. Part 4. Enigmatic vanishings. Historical riddles that baffle experts. In 255 AD, Peru. The Nazca lines, besides being intricate geoglyphs, could have served as celestial calendars or religious symbols, showcasing advanced astronomical knowledge among the Nazca people. 1215 AD. Japan. The lost Daigo Temple, disappearing mysteriously, may have fallen victim to natural disasters or political intrigue, underscoring the vulnerability of historical structures to the sands of time. 1488 AD. Mexico. The Codex Borgia not only details religious rituals but provides a unique insight into the cosmology of the Aztecs, revealing their complex understanding of the universe. 1801 AD. Australia. The Batavia shipwreck, beyond its tragedy, tells a tale of survival, mutiny, and cannibalism, delving into the psychological and moral challenges faced by stranded sailors. Part 5. Forbidden Chronicles. Dark tales that shaped nations. 280 AD. India. Emperor Ashoka's brutal policies aimed not only at maintaining order but also served as a precursor to India's deep-rooted caste system, impacting societal structures for centuries. 1330 AD. Norway. The Black Death Castle, now haunted, stands as a somber reminder of the devastating impact the plague had on medieval European communities. 1560 AD, England. Queen Mary I's persecution wasn't merely political. It created a climate of fear and intolerance, leaving an indelible mark on England's religious history. 1875 AD, Brazil. The Canudos War revealed not just a clash of arms but exposed tensions between the Brazilian state and marginalized communities, influencing the country's social dynamics. 1975 AD, Cambodia. The Khmer Rouge's genocide, besides the tragedy, reflected a dark ideology that aimed to reshape Cambodia, leaving scars that persist in the nation's collective memory. Part 6. Eerie Puzzles. Historical enigmas that defy explanation. 290 AD, Persia. The Battle of Hormozgan, marked by a mysterious dust storm, is theorized to be a strategic weather weapon, showcasing ancient military tactics that went beyond conventional warfare. 1465 AD, Italy. The Spanish Inquisition's extension to Italy wasn't only about faith. It was a means of consolidating power and suppressing dissent, impacting the Italian Renaissance. 1670 AD, Jamaica. The sinking of the HMS Warwick, coupled with supernatural tales, reflects the mystique surrounding the Caribbean Sea and its historical maritime legends. 1808 AD, Spain. The Dos de Mayo uprising wasn't just a rebellion. It ignited a series of events leading to the Peninsular War and eventually influencing European geopolitics. 1986 AD, Ukraine. The Chernobyl disaster wasn't just an accident. It symbolized the dangers of nuclear power, reshaping global perspectives on energy production and environmental safety. Part 7. Forgotten Atrocities. Dark Chapters of Human History. 220 AD, Rome. Emperor Caracalla's massacre in Alexandria wasn't only a show of power. It foreshadowed the decline of the Roman Empire, showcasing the internal strife tearing the once mighty civilization apart. 1550 AD, France. The affair of the poisons, aside from scandal, delved into a world of court intrigue and aristocratic corruption, exposing the underbelly of French nobility. 1710 AD, Canada. The mysterious disappearance of French settlers on Roanoke Island wasn't just a puzzle. It highlighted the harsh realities and uncertainties faced by early colonial pioneers. 1925 AD, Germany. The Freikorps uprisings weren't just paramilitary actions. They set the stage for the political turmoil that would pave the way for the rise of totalitarian regimes in Germany. 2003 AD, Iraq. The looting of the National Museum wasn't merely a cultural tragedy. It was an assault on Iraq's historical identity, erasing millennia of heritage in a matter of days. Part 8. Astonishing Historical Revelations. Dark Tales that Echo Through Time. In 225 AD, China's Yellow Turban Rebellion wasn't just a revolt. It embodied the disillusionment with feudalism and inspired future peasant uprisings, influencing Chinese socio-political thought for centuries. Russia. 1450 AD, Ivan the Terrible's Oprichnina went beyond brutality. It sowed seeds of fear that lingered, shaping Russia's autocratic rule and impacting the psyche of generations to come. 1675. Spain. The Great Siege of Gibraltar was more than a military campaign. It signaled the ebb and flow of European powers, leaving an indelible mark on the strategic importance of the Mediterranean. 1850. France. The Paris Commune, a social experiment, wasn't just about workers' control. It showcased the resilience of radical ideas in the face of oppressive forces, laying groundwork for future movements. 1910. USA. The Triangle Shirtwaist Factory fire wasn't only a tragedy. It became a rallying cry for workers' rights, prompting significant labor reforms and shaping the landscape of industrial safety. Part 9. Unearthly Mysteries. Historical Enigmas that Defy Explanation. 1200 AD, Japan. The lost Daigo Temple's disappearance wasn't just a physical event. It left spiritual echoes, and legends suggest it might have been dismantled to safeguard its sacred artifacts. 1485 AD, Mexico. The Codex Borgia wasn't just a religious manuscript. It provided a unique insight into the cosmological beliefs of the Aztecs, unraveling the intricacies of their spiritual worldview. 1790 AD, Australia. The Batavia shipwreck, beyond the gruesome details, delves into the psychology of survival, offering a stark portrayal of human nature in the face of dire circumstances. Did you enjoy learning about these fascinating facts? Be sure to like, subscribe and comment for more incredible Top 5 infotainment. Thanks for watching.